Alright, today we're going to talk about maps. Now you might think that maps are useless or stupid, but I promise you there are some really cool things that you can do with a map. Quick note, Java and Bedrock treat maps a little differently, so most of this stuff is universal, but some small details might be a little different depending on your version. But in my case, in Java, to craft a map, you're gonna want 8 pieces of paper and 1 compass. Go into your crafting bench, make a circle with your paper, put the compass in the middle, and there's an empty map for you. Now simply put, when you left click on your map, it fills in the area around you. If you haven't explored the area already, you'll have to go walk around to, fully explore it. Now here's a cool thing. If you take out an item frame, you can actually put your map on display on the ground, on the wall, even on the ceiling. And if you get multiple maps in your world, you can put them on a wall like this, combining different maps together to make a big map. Look how amazing my world is. It's so big and big and big. The world sucks, it's just big. Now on this map, you might notice in some places I actually have text on the map. Right there's my iron farm, up here's my tree house. And to do this, it's very simple. You're gonna wanna take out a banner. Over here in my banner chest, I got tons of banners. I'll just use this white one right here. Then go find yourself an anvil and name this banner. In my case, I'll name it something elegant. All right, looks good. Then place the banner somewhere, then click on it with your map, and boom, if you can kind of see that down there, it says sub to Farzy. But of course, you can see it better if I pull it up on an item frame, so I do this, and look at that, sub to Farzy on my map. The little white icon is the white banner, the green icon is the map with the item frame. But of course, you can always change the color of your banner and change the color of your icon. Now, I am going to talk about maps a little bit more, but first, I do want to note, we're going to make a new build today in this kingdom regarding maps. If you're new here, this world is over 5 years old, and it's huge, and I always want new build ideas and just fresh things to build. So I got the amazing idea on my last live stream to make a Mapmaker shop, like someone that sells maps and like has cartographers living in there, just like a Mapmaker shop, and it sounds really cool. So somewhere out here today, I'm gonna make a Mapmaker shop and use these maps and have all these cool kinds of trinkets and whatnot, but yeah, that's later. Back to the guide. Now you actually can make these maps a lot bigger in scale. In other words, you can zoom out further. So this map is not zoomed out at all, it's just like the normal default map that we just crafted. But if we use this workstation called a cartography table, we can put our map in here, put some paper in here, and it actually zooms it out even further. So you see now the map isn't even fully explored anymore. And that's because I've never used a map of this kind of scale, so it's pretty cool. And we can do that over and over 4 times. So I can make this even further out, then do it again and go even further out. Or can I even do that? Oh my goodness. Look at this map. My goodness, you can't even see anything. It's awful. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that kind of map, but you can do that if you want. Now, cool enough, there's actually more kinds of maps than just that. Down here's my map chest, and I actually have all these normal maps, but I think I have, what's that? Pre-expansion? What does this even mean? Oh, I named that. Okay, I thought that was a random map that spawned naturally. Where do I have these other maps? Oh, they're up here. Okay, so there are maps for certain locations, like this blue one here is an Ocean Explorer map. Above that, a buried treasure map. And a super rare one is a Woodland Explorer map. Now these maps are so cool because they each take you to a certain location. A buried treasure map, X marks the spot, there's a chest down there. Ocean Explorer map, that is a guardian temple, you know, like the temples where the guardians spawn. Well, yes, obviously you do. And the woodland map is actually for one of these like woodland mansions, which I guess I've been there before. Now, if you want to get one of these cool location maps, you want to go find a villager and put down a cartography table as his workstation. I don't know if I have any cartographer villagers around, but basically, if you have a cartographer villager and you trade with him, one of his trades can be one of these cool explorer maps. One final exception, for the buried treasure map where you find a chest underwater, you can find that in underwater ruins or in shipwrecks. That's not something you trade, you find that naturally. You know what's funny? These maps here are actually glitched. My world is super old, so you see, like, I'm actually not on the map anywhere. On this buried treasure map, I'm at least, like, somewhere in some corner, I think. Now, there's one final thing I want to check out that I'm actually not too sure on, to be honest. And that is locking a map. Apparently, if you use a glass pane with a map in a cartography table, you can lock a map. Because basically, if I were to go chop down like these trees or like broke a building or something, the map would reflect that, it would update. But if you lock a map, nothing changes. So I can kind of have like artifacts of like previous builds before they got renovated, or, you know, like landscape before I build on it, something like that. So let's do a test. Let's make a giant pile of purple wool right here. Okay, is it on our map? It is, it's right there. So now let's get this map, go into our cartography table, put the map in, put the glass in. Yep, there's a lock sign. And I can lock the map. Oh yeah, it says lock now at the bottom, or it did. Where'd it go? Okay, there it is. Now if I break this wool, it should still have the purple wool on the map. All right, wool's gone, item frame down, let's see. It's still there. Okay, I was right. See, I was dumb and didn't know you could lock maps, so I actually have a museum over here, and I just have normal maps that aren't locked, just like, I have them stashed away, so I never open them by accident. Like, up here, these are all super ancient maps, like, it's the pre-expansion, it says, just really old maps. And if I were to break them and pick them up, it would load everything, so I'm keeping them on the wall where I can't touch them. But stupid me, I could just lock these and I'd be safe, but whatever, they're fine. Well, yeah, guys, that is it for my map making guide. Now it's time to have some fun and just do some random stuff in today's episode. I gotta clean these shulker boxes out so bad. I'm so lazy off camera. But before we start building today, I'm really intrigued by this Woodland Explorer map. Long story short, I think this map might be glitched because I've reset my chunks in my world a couple of times. So this is a really old map. So I kind of want to go fly out there and just see what's out there. That'd be so weird if I had like a glitched Explorer map, but still, let's go check it out. How do I get there? Wait a minute, I have a book. I have a book with coordinates in it. My Farzy's journal. Do I have any coordinates for a woodland mansion in here? Maybe? Safari area, Mesa, Ocean Monument. No. Not Battleland Village. No, nothing. Alright, let's go investigate. I bet this is going to be glitched then and not working, but whatever, let's try. If that white dot doesn't move in the next 10 minutes, it means it's totally glitched. Well, guys, as we're traveling, I will note, if you want to watch this world more often, I post in this world every single Friday. So if you want to see more of this content, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. I'm serious, hit the bell. If you decline the bell, I delete the world. Okay, it is official. This map is busted. Oh my goodness, look at that ship! Oh my god! Have I been here before? I feel like I have. I feel like I've seen something like this before. Chest? What's in here? Anything? Oh wait, no, we have been here. Iron, though. Why'd I forget that? What a crazy ship. It's literally on an iceberg. This is the Titanic, but it's in the sky. What the heck? Well, yeah, floating boats aside, this map is a dud, but I am going to save it in, like, my museum, maybe, because it's a really cool map. It's a glitched map, so, yeah, that's pretty cool. I've been needing more gunpowder, though. Fight! 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 Alright, we're back home and ready to begin making our Mapmaker shop. Now I'm just kind of walking around looking for inspiration for the building. Maybe not good for this build, but I want to recreate this building one day. It looks so amazing, all the details. So for one big future project, we're going to kind of make something like this. But I figure for a Mapmaker shop, it's kind of like a small niche thing. It's a very, like, you know, small shop. So a small building would suffice. Maybe something like this, my newly created fishing hut with, like, the double roof. That might look nice. I made this thing like last episode and it came out amazing, so you know what? I might just do this, a house just like this, or at least similar to this. And where can we build it? We could put it next to the aquarium over there. It could be somewhere squeezed in right here. It's tough because I have all these roads I want to put in, like all these path blocks here. This indicates we're going to have a road over here, so it's hard to tell where's there going to be a road and where there's not going to be a road. You know what? I kind of like it right here. I know it's a very small hidden area, but right behind our storage unit and our giant flower garden here across from the flower shop. Look at this plot over here. It's a wide open flat area against the wall. So I'm going to build right here. So that being said, let's throw something together and make a nice looking build, huh? Alright, so here's our building. It's not totally done yet. There's many details to be added. But look at this place. Nice dark roof, a lighter wall, and then a not cobble in here, but a cobblestone floor inside of here. Little step up. I think it came out pretty cool. But of course, there's nothing actually placed down yet inside here. So now here comes the fun part, which is designing the inside for our Mapmaker shop. So obviously I'm gonna want cartography tables all over the place. I'm also gonna want some tables to like study stuff, so I'll put some trapdoors around the place. Now my idea is I'm gonna put item frames on these things, or even like on the walls, and put maps inside of here and have like signs to talk about like, you know, what the map actually is. And of course I'll add some smaller details in, like maybe like some hanging compasses or clocks or just some like navigation stuff in general. But yeah, we have a cool idea now and I'm ready to rock with it. And look how sentimental I am. I put lilacs all over the building because there was a wild lilac patch like right over here in this pathway. As you can see, I broke some right here and I felt kind of bad because it looked really pretty, so I put it in the building because I'm a softie. And if you guys don't know me well, I love building with nature, as you can see like over here. I just love adding greenery to builds. I think it makes things look so much more natural and has like a story to tell with the building. So I love adding in, you know, flowers, leaves, and grass and like that kind of stuff. But then again, who cares what I do? Let's get back to building. Alright, the first thing I want to do is take my pre-expansion map right here, this thing, and I'm gonna lock it. This map here is basically before I expanded out my kingdom. So this wall here now is way further out, so it's kind of like a cool little callback map to have for some nostalgia. Now over here, I'm gonna have my 3 special kind of maps that I talked about earlier. The Woodland Explorer map that's kind of glitched, Old Ocean Explorer map, and then the Buried Treasure map. That looks so trippy when I walk back and forth. I don't like that. You know, maybe I'll split these up so not all in one area. Now this might be a big project, but I also really want to get a copy of this giant map here and move that into the Mapmaker shop. So I'm gonna go do this plus a few other things in the shop, and I'll come back when the shop is totally done. Alright, who's ready for the grand reveal? Oh, no one? Alright. I'm just kidding, here we go. Look at the inside of this place. It's lively. We got maps, we got glitched maps, we got big maps, we got compasses, clocks, flowers, we got everything in here. Now obviously I probably want to add more maps in the future, but for now I just wanted to add like important maps to me. So I got like, here's my pre-expansion map, my big island map, again some glitch maps, so all the important ones, and then maybe I'll add like some stupid like random maps of like a field or something in here, just like, you know, to add more details. But for the purpose it's supposed to serve, everything looks great. We got our cartography tables, we got a bed for any future villagers that want to stay here, and most importantly, we have our sub to Farzy banner right over the door. Now, as I say for all my builds in this world, I could potentially make this better in the future, but at least for today's episode, I'm satisfied, I'm happy, so we're gonna rock with it. You like that, bees? Where'd the bee go? I was gonna talk to the bee, but he left me. Never mind. Now, next up on our agenda in this world, just in general, is I need to put some more, like, gardens and nature down in between buildings. Like, for example, this little plot right here. I can't fit a building in here, so I want to add, like, a garden or a pond or just something to make the space occupied. And I got tons of spaces like that, like, right over here and, like, behind this water tower. I really got to start working on that, so in the future, if you see new stuff like that, you'll know why, because I'm probably going to do a lot of that off camera. And probably on my streams too. But guys, that's going to be it from me today. If you are new to this series, every single episode, I get a comment of the day. That comment is handpicked by me from last episode, and we put that comment up in this giant staircase called the Comment Rainbow. So now you get how it works. Let's go get the comment of the day. And today, in the comment rainbow, we have a new comment by someone who left a very inspirational comment. And this commenter's name is Jay. And Jay says, one of the most historic things in YouTube history, Farzy's disco break. I kind of disagree, but so iconic! What can I say? I please the people. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna keep doing disco dances, keep building cool things in Minecraft, and of course, entertaining your beautiful faces. If you want to see more amazing videos like this, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. But anyways, it's time for me to go, so make sure to like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and I'll talk to you guys next time. So until then, goodbye.